This home behind me is worth $1.25 million in Chino Hills, and at the end of this video, I'll be telling you whether it is worth it or not. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Michelle Lee for letting us see this beautiful Chino Hills home. Now, this home is what you call a McMansion. At $1.25 million, you have 4 beds and 3 baths in the highly desirable neighborhood of Chino Hills, California. You have 2,610 square feet at a price of $478 per square foot. The lot size is going to be 5,000 square feet, a little bit more than that. 3-car attached garage. That makes it a McMansion, actually. Just kidding. There's your little office space right there. There's the washer and dryer area, and here's a little closet. Now, the upstairs area is what really sells this home. The downstairs can be a little underwhelming for the price, although it is very, very nice, that open concept. But right here, this steals the show. This vantage point from up top. I can just picture my daughter walking down those steps as she's going to prom or something like that. It's amazing. Okay, here is the largest of the regular bedrooms. It's very, very nice. You get a little view right here on the side. There you go. Here's your closet. Although I would say if you're 6'6", this wouldn't be a great closet for you. Here is the second restroom upstairs. Here's the next bedroom. They're all right next to each other. These are the smaller ones right here. They both come with a little living area and a closet at the front. Now, the master is masterful, truly. You get those almost floor to ceiling windows, tons of natural light, tons of space, the balcony outside, this huge restroom with his and her sinks, or her and her, or him and him, however you swing, and this huge walk-in closet. Amazing. Of course, you got a water closet, but this is the best part. I'm gonna shut up for this. In terms of what my opinions are of the price, here they go. So here are 6 of them. There's only one that's been sold at Park Crest Drive. Let's take a look at it. It's sold for $1.1 million. This house is nice. Really nice front porch, great staircase. The house is like dated the same. These houses are all built in 1988. It doesn't have a balcony, but it has the little roof area right there. Decent backyard. By the way, the one on Park Crest was on the market for 5 days and it's sold. So you got to price shit right. Like Villa del Rancho. That one has a lot of days on the market. It's like 40 something. Similar square footage. Let's see the inside. You see, this is just old. I mean, the average age for a home buyer in the United States is like 49. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 49. I don't even think a 49-year-old is going to want something that looks this dated. I mean, the office, it's just the stairway. It's all wooden. That is so out, man. Neutral colors, people. If you want to sell your house and get as much as you can from it, update that thing, man. Jeez, this thing would be worth so much more. The backyard is fine. Nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't have a pool. That's so weird. The neighbors in the house, I don't know if you guys see it in the video, but they have a pool. One of them's above ground, but one of them is like lower, like down the mountain, and they have a pool. And that house is probably going to be worth a little bit more. That one's probably worth 1.3. because of the pool, or less, honestly. This just doesn't, like, people don't overprice your homes, man. That's why they stay on the market for 60 days, bro. Damn. Sell them homes. Don't let your buyers or sellers control you. You got to let them know what's happening and how it's going to sell. See, let me check. Check out the property at Park Crest Drive. That thing sold in 5 days. Maybe the seller was motivated, but you have to understand that when you sell a property and somebody comes to buy it and you get into escrow, they have an appraisal contingency, which means they appraise the value of the property because the bank won't lend them more than what the property is worth. And you can't sell a property for a mean discount because that artificially affects the market around it. See, if you have a home and you want to sell it to your cousin for a mean deal, you can't, because the price that your home sells for affects the price of the homes around you. They made it illegal to give somebody a crazy discount because it's gonna affect the homes around you, and you're negatively affecting your community by doing so. So you can't do that. And that's good, because property values keep going up. That's what makes real estate such a great investment. Anyways, these other properties that have been on the market so long are overpriced, and it's hard to really get traction when it's priced like that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, CHNO Hills is home to a lot of cool people. Snoop Dogg lives there. The Ball family used to live there. Tons of cool people live in CHNO Hills. But, I mean, it's not Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to price it right. So if you want to sell your home in CHNO Hills, hit me up. I will love you forever. You have no idea how badly I want to sell a home in CHNO Hills. I want to live in CHNO Hills. Please, if you have a home in CHNO Hills, I work with the Lux Group. My boss is Sonia. This is her. She is amazing. She's been selling real estate for 30 years plus. She will guide us through the whole process. Guys, I'm amazing at marketing too. Let me sell your home. You will not be disappointed. Anyways, to wrap this all up, in my opinion, the home is kind of overpriced. I would have probably priced it at 1.1 just to like get people in the door, even like $9.99 to get a ton of people in the door, because this is what happens. We had a property for $8.99 in West Covina, and so many people came because it was cheap, because it was a deal. So many people came through that door that we ended up selling it for $987. So almost $100,000 more. It's important to really market and know how to sell and guide your sellers through this process so that you can get the most value out of your home. Your home is your biggest investment, which is what a lot of people tell you. Some people agree, some don't. Whether or not that's true, you have to get as much as you can out of it, and that's a good strategy. Especially in these communities that are highly desirable, like CHNO Hills. There's a lot of Chinese people, a lot of American people. Any kind of ethnicity would want to live here. But since there's a lot of Chinese people, those people got money. And they come in and they're like, this is a good price. So they start bidding and it goes higher and higher. But now that it was priced so high to begin with, it's never going to go up. It's never going to do all that. I hope you liked my explanation, and stay tuned for further explanations. I love you. Goodbye.